Hello future tech leaders, I'm Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
You're asking about the deployment and scheduling the bot once you create a package, and you do. Let us take one of the process what we created. Transaction process. I think deposit transaction we did know. When you say this process, it is opening. This is PDF? No. I'm talking about the deployment of the project. Got it. That is important. Tina, this is when you don't publish it, but this is licensed. I have a license. But remember license, which then fine. See, for example, I'm using the cloud version. If I use the cloud version, I'm just telling you I cannot publish thing because all I cannot give you that. I don't know whether you're using your personal cloud or you're using your organization cloud. If you're using organization cloud, you can publish it, but better you get the permission from your authority and you can do it. This is the process. We created that login process and then we check whether the status is correct or not. Now this is a complete project. Deposit transaction. Once we complete our process and we confirm that this is perfectly fine, what we can do it? We can put it into central location. Central location is nothing but our orchestrate server. What I'm doing it? What is that? Cloud UiPath. Now I go to my orchestrator. When you go to the orchestrator, let me go to my UiPath, but my UiPath is connected to. You can see that website. Now what we can do it is, you can see there is a button called Publish. Once you click on Publish, you can see the package name. Ajit, I'm just telling you it will publish as a package because we are using different application like Excel. We are using UI automation. We are using email automation. We may be using it. It is like a package once we click on next button. If you want to give any custom URL for that, you can do it. But I'm going to publish into my orchestrator tenant process page. I'm there. Are two things are there, that is tenant or personal workspace. But we have to use tenant only because we are the tenant to the orchestrator. I'm clicking next button. If you want to give any level of security by giving a certificate, you can give it, but otherwise you can leave it. But generally we won't do it. SL certificate. You know that SLL certificate, secure, secondary secure certificate like that they will give. That is one email that you have to generate the secure certificate and you can attach this and you can set your password. But generally, when you go for organization level, we won't do it. Just when you click on publish, you can see that it will be moving. Can you see project published successfully? Now when I go to my orchestrator, where I can see that we can go to the tenant. You can go and see that is a word called packages, correct. Go to the package. What is the package name? We put it deposit transaction. We go on search it deposit transaction. Can you see that deposit transaction blank process? Have you a few seconds ago today's date? Can you see ages? It has been published now. Correct. Now we can see, oh, if I do some work on it again and then again publish it, which it will save the variant or it will save it in a different version. See, for example, you modify some code. If you go and click on again publish, you can see that. Click on publish. You can see the version. Version was, and this is a new version. I can also change the version. System automatically. Take it system automatically. When you run the bot, that when you're converting the package into process, you need to choose which version you want to convert it. Now can you see this is a version. If you after modification, you can use the different versions. Once you give the different version. Now let me go back to my orchestrator, which is a process. This is a process. This is a process which I migrated. Yes, no ages. Can you see that? Now we cannot schedule the bot. Sorry, if you want to run the bot or schedule the bot, you cannot choose this. We need to convert the package into process. Can you repeat again what? What is this? You cannot directly execute the package from the orchestrator ages. See packages, just we are publishing it as a file. But if you want to run it or if you want to schedule, it means you need to convert a package into process. What? Where we can do it? Go to your workspace. Go to your workspace. When you go to the workspace, can you see at the top automation? Select the automation and you can click on add process. You can select the package name. What is the package name we created? Deposit transaction. Can you see that? That package. I'm selecting it. Once you select it, it will ask you which is your starting workflow. You want to start it. See, we created multiple workflow. No main we created, login we created, but default it will start from the main only. Now we added the package. Can you see? Ages, you're asking. You know Manjiravi's package? You want to convert it. How many version I published now? Only one version. Only one version I published. If you publish it, you can see all the version. Ages? Got. Now I'm selecting this package and then you can click next. You can, I think, any other project version. No, click next. You can give the process name. What is the process name? We can give deposit transaction process. Got it. We are converting what we are converting. We are converting package into process. Process. I'm giving the process name. If you want to give the description about the process, you can description. If you want to give any labels, you can give it. But all these things are mandatory. It's not sorry, it is optional. And another thing when you talk about the priority, can you see many priorities are there? Critical, highest, very high, high, medium like this. Various priorities there. What Why Manjiravi? Why we need to give this priority? See Ajit, for example, in your machine, I'm running the bot. You may be asking Manjila, can I run only one bot in your machine? In your machine? No, you can run more than one bot in your machine. But see, for example, I'm shuttling a bot at 11 o'clock. 2 bots has been shuttled. Which bot will execute first based on this priority? Priority. Understood. But one thing I want to tell you, only one bot will execute at a time, no 2 bots. But other bot will come into you. Why it is coming into you? Because once complete that higher priority bot, then only the lower priority will execute. Now you may be thinking of Manjiravi. If both the bots are in same priority, which one will execute? It comes in the alphabetical order. B. Now once I just click a button called create button. Now if you want to, can you see 2 option Ajit? Start now and add trigger. What do you mean by start now? Means you can run it immediately. If you want to schedule, it means you can give add trigger, but I don't want to do it now. Now let me go back. What is the name of the process we created? Propository. Can you see here it is converted as a process now? Now can you see 2 option jobs, triggers, logs? When you go and see logs, you can see what are the errors happen. I think I don't have an error. It is not showing it. Now let me go. What is the difference between job and trigger? What is the difference between job and trigger? Job means it will execute immediately. If I want to run it now. See, I'm showing you. I'll go to the job. I'll go on, click on start. What is the process? Name Ajit. We want to execute. Propository. Propository. I'm selecting it. You can select which user you want to run it. Can you see that user? It is asking you which account you want to run it. You can run it by user or you can run it by mission. Can you see? My machine name is here. Correct? I can choose your machine name. And you can choose your run at the account with no credential details. Fine. I'm not choosing the runner. Now I'm choosing the laptop. And clicking the start button. Now can you see? The job deposit transaction is started. The process has been queued to start. It will start executed. Where it will go and start executed. When you go and see in your UiPath Assistant. Can you see Ajit? Deposit transaction waiting for installing. It will start executing it. I think, what are the process? I think. Can you see Ajit? It started executing it. Can you see it will open that UiPath? Something is failed. Less than done. More detail. Can you see some exception? We got it. Let me come say it is a fault. What is the reason? Let's go and see the logs. Can you see the process started successfully? Invoke exemption, something it is wrong in our error. What is the error? What is that error? View detail. Deposit transaction. First one is login, work failed. Exception login process XML, it is failed. This workflow is getting failed. Let's go and see that. What is the problem? Let us go to UiPath. What is the one thing we need to do with Ajit? We cannot directly put it. Let's start running here. Let's see what is happening. See if you should not blindly push the bot into production. You need to check the bot to see. Can you see? iDemo application is not opening. We are getting an error. The reason is when I go to the login process, demo, demo dot, I think the application is not there. Where I gave the path. Where is the path? See, I think it is changing. Where is it? See user Manjula Mahesh for Chronotic driver. It is desktop idemo.x. Let's see in my desktop that iDemo is there or not. I think it is not there. That's only, it is giving an error. Can you see as if that application is not there? What I will do with? Let me go and see in the download folder. I'll move it here. It is same now where we are putting the data in. The file is not available. That's only, it is giving an error. That application is not there. That is a control. Yes, now it will work. Let's run the bot. The sheet web does not exist. See many errors. That in the transaction detail, I'm reading the sheet name called feb. Where is the transaction detail? It is here or it is created the file. But sheet. This is not. No, that is not a sheet. Where is the transaction detail? At the top, I think. This one. Can you see that sheet name feb is not there? That is the reason it is giving an error. One thing will do. Recreate column. What the column? Cash in, cash out. Will take some. Another file, I think. I'll copy the data. What is the password? Password is in character. There is no data. Your cash in, cash out. I will take this. Sheet 1. Something is missing. Cash in, cash out, Control C. What is the term? Cash in, cash out. What is the term cash in, cash out? US check. The sheet name is? I renamed the sheet. It is It is gone down the block. I will take the column. Desktop transaction dictate. It is taking it now. Now let us go and stop running the bot. Now it is working now. It is now perfectly working. What I need To do it again, I have to go and click on Publish. Click. I think it should work now. Next. Can you see the version? Current version is this one. I need to change it into 2 versions. The new version is a 1. I am just clicking Publish button. Publish successfully. Now again, when I go to my orchestrator, it is publishing. Now again, I will go to the automation, go to the process. Where is my deposit transaction? Let us go and edit it. I need to change it. Can you see one too? I am clicking update. That is it. Now let us go and run the process. If you want to run means go to the job and you can go on. See, can you see already we executed now? Let me go and start running it. I am selecting my machine name. What is my machine name? I did not select my process name. What is the process name? Deposit transaction. I am clicking a start button. Now you can see that it will go and execute in my here. Can you see it is awaiting install? It will start executing. It will start in my laptop like not. It will automatically run in my bot. It is take time because it is maybe in the queue. Once it is installed, it is go and start running it. Can you see? It is awaiting for installing. It will download it, then when it will go on execute it. If I running this through this board from Orchestrator, I can do by what is it doing. It will know that is what that does. What can happen when you're running the bot in the foreground machine? It won't execute. You cannot do it. That's only in real time. They won't run your bot in your local machine. They will run it in a virtual machine. They will go and run it. When I go and click on run the bot, you can see that it start running it. Now what is the status in my laptop? It is showing. It's executing. Can you see? It is executing the bot. In case, if it is error, you can go and see it in the log files. Can you see it is running? But when you're running it in a machine, you cannot do any work because you're doing using user interface automation. Generally, RPA bots know they will run it in a specific machine only. They won't disturb your regular day-to-day work. Whatever the work which you cannot automate it, they will ask you to do it. The process which you're planning to see, I don't want to spend a JIT for 2 hours and 3 hours of this one. This his work can run it in a separate mission. He will do his routine work because now everybody is depending on the laptop. If I create any board and then run it, I have to create also the same laptop. That no, see you. That's funny. Whatever file you're accessing it, you have to put it in the chat drive. After the bot is executed, you can open your chat and see the status. Don't keep it in your local machine as it when that is a best practice. When you go and create a bot, there are certain best practice. You need to follow it, keeping the files in the chat drive. And if you do that, you will get a point like that. Only they will ask you to do which. Whatever. Now the bot is executed. Can you see a JIT? The 2 minutes ago it is executed. Would you like to learn how to configure and run that? Can you see that it is automatically executed? But there is one more option. Can you see picture in picture? If we enable it, if you go and click on Run It, won't you now it will run at the background. It will run at the background. See, now you see that, or you are. The automation you're trying to run is not tested, and running in the bit may result in unexpected behavior. Or you sure you want to run picture? In picture means you should have an admin access. It will automatically run at the background. See, you will be asked to enter your credential detail. Each I have the internet credential detail. Can you see a JIT? It is asking my PIN number. I need to enter my just enter. I'm running it. Now can you see it's opening picture in picture? It will run it in the background. Then you can do your work. But to run a picture in picture, what is happening is you should have an access. Can you see automatically? My system is, can you see a JIT? Other user, move to other user. No, it is logging to my machine and it is running the bot. But suppose you know that when you're working with VM, you may be having a Citrix environment. Can you see my entrance is? Screen is coming here. Password and also got it. Now what you can do? You can minimize this work and you can do your your work. But if you want to run your bot picture in picture, what is the role? You want access, you need it. You need an admin access. Because my mission have an admin access. Generally in all the organization they won't give admin access. Correct. Even we don't have. That is what we call this picture in picture. Can you see it still writes running at the background? I can do my day-to-day work. This is my laptop. Can you see it is running at the background? Yes. That is what running at the background. But running at the background is what challenge? You need an admin access. And one more thing. You should get your financial detail of your mission. Once it is executed, it will automatically flows. It can use it still. It's standing at the background. But in the meantime, I can do my work. I can work with this, anything. I can do it. Got it. That is what we call this running picture in picture. What is a bit picture in picture? Understood. My bot is executed. Can you see it is executed? Now after execution, I don't know when this will execute. That is one more challenge. You are closing the window. Got it? You understood how to deploy the project. Can you see 2 times we executed? Can you see the successful? And if it is an error, means you can go and see it in the logs. What error has happened? You can see the errors also. Another thing is trigger. Now I showed you how to execute immediately. But if they want to execute this process at every Monday at 9 o'clock or every day at 12 o'clock or every beginning of the month, I want to execute it. Like this. Various options are available for that. We have an option called trigger. You can go on, click on add trigger. Well, what is the name of the trigger we can give? Monthly deposit transaction. Monthly deposit transaction. And then you can select the process name. What is the process name? Deposit transaction. And you can tell what time you want to execute it. Should do background job. Can you see that? Minutes early, weekly, monthly, like this, various options, we have it. Now, before you're choosing it, you can choose which version you want to execute it. You can choose your laptop or you can choose a robot name. Can you see that by personal automation, that is not secure? You can choose your. For example, I want to execute weekly every Monday, Wednesday, like that. What time you want to execute it? What time and what minutes you want execute it? Is it clear? Once you do it, it will automatically go on execute on the specific machine. Correct? Is it here? Correct. This is basically scheduling and running the bot. It is running the bot. Running and scheduling the bot. Here, they won't use a keyword called schedule, they use a keyword called trigger. Trigger means what? Based on what time you want to run the bot, that is called scheduling. Scheduling. Is it clear, Ajit? What you need to do it? You have to once before you're running the bot. Where is your thing? That is how to deploy the bot. When you say deploying, now this is I'm talking of deploying and shooting. This topic I completed. What is the deploying? Deploying means what is the prerequisites? Let me tell you. Publish. Publish the. For deploying and scheduling the bot. Deploy and deployment. How to do deployment? What is the thing before you're scheduling, before you're deploying the bot, or before publishing it? What is the first step? You need to do it before publishing the bot. You have to keep without any error. Before publishing the bot, you need to run it. You have to run it to check whether it is working. Fine. Once it is fine, then what is the next step? Click the Publish button. And third step, choose tenant. Tenant. And then you click the button for Publish. Once you publish, how it is publishing Ajit? It is publishing as a package. No, you cannot run or schedule the package directly. What you need to do it? You need to convert package into. Yes, package into process. What is the step? Log into the orchestrator. Log into the orchestrator. Click the tenant. There you can see the option for packages. There you can see the option called package. Once you here, you can see the list of package published. Here you can see the list of package published. Correct. Once you quickly know how to convert, this is a step. What this is, where we can see the package in Orchestrator. And then what you need to. What is the step? How to convert package into process. What is the step? Ajit, to convert package into process, go to your folder. The folder which they gave it to you. What they will do now? Administrator will create different folder for you. The folder They will give you this folder for salespeople, this folder for HR people, this folder, like that. They will give the different folder name. What you need to do is choose the folder. You have an access. Once you choose a folder, once you choose the folder, at the top you can see the tab called Automation. Click Automation option. Then what you need to do it process. Automation. You can see there is a call for process tab and you can go on. Convert, add process. What that process will do will help you. Convert the package. Will help you to convert. Convert package into process. What it is? This will help you to convert package into processes. What you can do? You can run it or trigger it. Run schedule the bot. Got it? Got understood. This is a step. This is what we call this deployment and scheduling and running the bot. Got it? We have 15 minutes time. I can complete only one topic on assets it. This topic we completed. Oh, this is. P, what is assets? We will see creating a library next session. This is again another important topic. Because to keep your sensory data. To keep your sensory data in a centralized location. What is the sensitive data? Like username and password. When I see agent, can you see here? When I go to this deposit transaction in the login process, can you see that I'm entering the credit? It is directly like this. Yes or not, type username admin. And then password, I did like this. Can you give me this sensory data directly like this? When you go to the orchestrator, can you see under that? Under your folder, you can see there is an option called assets. What you can do, you can go on, click on add assets, create new asset. You can give the asset name. What is the asset name? Login details. There are 4 types of credential. Next, Boolean integer credential. Which type, which is ours? Credential. When you go on, click on credential, you can give the username and password. What is the username and the password is password. Can you see the password engine? I am creating it. I can see it. But even if some people who are accessing the orchestrator, they cannot see your password. All the passwords are encrypted. Now what you can do? You can give the credential. And you can, whose credential it is? Which is mine? Can you see? There is an add robot asset level. See, credential is for specific user or credentials can be global also. It can be a robot byproduct. If I don't give this add robot to asset level, it will be a global. Wherever I'm running a bot, it will use the same username called admin and password. but for a different username password from Angela. Different username password means you can go on at robot asset level and you can choose the type. Can you see? I thought, what happened? You can choose your machine name also. What is the username password from Angela? You can give it admin password. You should not give admin. You know that? Your own password. My one username password. I understand. Suppose if I don't give this, know which way, which one, it will use it. It will use this public. Universally. This is universal password. This is universal password. This is for specific username password. Like for we have created a folder for sales or change at all the specific person, specific password user. No, folder is different, robot is different. Robot is user. Robot is user at it. But see, can you see my laptop name? 1 minute, I'll just give you. Manjula, I'm giving. I'm clicking add button. Can you see I did? I created my assets now. What is the asset name we created? Login detail. See, I did at global level is what is the username password. I do mean user level for Manjula. What is the username password? And man. Now if I run the pot in my machine, it will choose admin or it will choose this one, Manjula. Now let me go to my UiPath. Now we created the credential logic there. Now how to use the credential here? We created the credential, that is easy system. Now I want to use it. How to use it? You can go on use activity name called get credential. Get credential. What is the credential name we created? Man, I think it should come here. Now, I think it's connected to the orchestrator. Can you see that? Which folder we created? Training. And what is the asset name we created? No, it is not. Manjula Mahesh. Oh, we created another training in this folder. Which folder I created orchestrator? Miss Pilan. Training. Why did I create it? Oh, I didn't click the button called create. Now let me go to UiPath. What is the folder name? Training. Can you see automatic login? Now when I go and click on here this property. Where is my property? Show once option. Can you see that the output will be stored in there? Which variable you can create your own variable. Use variable or you can go on create a variable. What is the control key? What is the variable name? Username. Username. Control key. Pass. The keyword password is already exist. Then I use the password. Password I am using. Now what you can do? It is here. Instead of taking this admin, I will use the username. I think this activity is not procured. This activity is not procured. Here I will go and use. Here I will use the password. Can you see use variable password? I'm using it. It's a secure text for me. No conversion is required. Now let's run the file. Now it will take Manjula or it will take admin. Can you see Ajit? Why it is taking? Because I set it as a robot level. Now when I go to the orchestrator, let me go and edit this. Credential. I will remove this robot level Ajit. I will remove this robot level. Click update button. Now let me go and run the bot. Now you tell me what it will take. Now it will take admin. It will take admin. Understood Ajit. What is the command? See where we have to create a credential. We have to keep the credential into the orchestrator under specific folder. There you can see on the folder assets. Once you create this credential, that orchestrator will tell you, Ajit, this is your credential name. Now you go and access it. How to access a credential? How to access a credential? By using the activity call. What is the activity? Now get credential. Get credential. What type of credential we created? There are 4 types of credential. What are the 4 types of credential? A text number, boolean and credential. We have to use get credential. Get credential. You need to select your folder name and you will get automatically the asset name, and you can store that into the variable and you can access the variable. Did anybody know what is your username password here? Nobody. No, it's fully secureable. And even the people who go on access your orchestrator, also they cannot view your credential. Ajit, can you see when I go on click on edit? Can I see your credential? Username, they can see it. Username doesn't help us. Password is very important. Completely, the password is encrypted. This is central location. Now every 30 days, Manjula, my 30 days, after my password is changed, you can come to the orchestrator and you can change your password. You can come to the orchestrator and change your new password. Password. Now it is purely encrypted. It is a central location. And it is more secureable also. This is something very important points of in our login process. SAB login, we are doing it now. You can keep your SAB login credential details here. Now, if you want to update the credential, let me go to this thing. How to update the credential? If you want to update the credential means, I'll tell you. Let me go and create new sequence. How to manage the credential? If you want to change the credential, that also you can do automation. What you can do it is you can see update. Can you see it for update? Set credentials, can you see? Now you can choose the path. Which one? And what is this one? Login details, and you can change the username and password. What is the username you want to set it? I want to set it to adjust. Let me change it. And what is the password? You can set your own password. Pass. Go to the advanced option. Nothing is there. Time off. You can do it. Now, if I go and run this bot, run this file, you can see that the name will be changed to adjust. It is updated. Now let's go to the orchestrator and refresh the page. Let's see whether it is changed to admin 2. Can you see? It is changed to adjust. You can change your credential. And one more thing, you can delete your credential also. If you want to delete it, you can say delete. Delete. No, delete credential is not allowed here. Delete credential. Only update, I think. Delete asset. Asset, asset. Get asset, get set asset. No, I think they won't allow it because we should have permission to do that. If you want to delete it, you can go to the orchestrator and you can go on delete it. Got it? You can click the button called remove button and you can do it. What did I say? How to create a credential. Go to the orchestrator, select a folder. Under the top, click assets and click add assets. Add assets, create new assets. You can give the asset name what type of asset you want it. If you want to use username, password means you have to choose which type. Credential. If you want to store some company, organization, some URL ID type something, some details will be there. Global, your company URL, something like that. Which type I can use it? Company URL. It is a text. If you want to store your company number, some ID will be there. Which is numerical data type, then I will choose integer. But Boolean is not used. I don't know why they used it. You can choose credential. If you choose credential means you can enter your username and password. This is a common username and password. Or you want to set it for the robot level. Means you can click the add robot level. And you can enter which robot level you want to do it. And you can set the machine name, username, password. Got it, Orger? Once you create it, it is stored permanently in your orchestrator. You can access it in any application. It's any automation, you can access it. Correct. For example, you are creating 20 process. In 20 process, you want to use the same credential details means, then you can use this. For that, what activity I will use it? I will go to your studio. What is the activity to get the credential? Get credential to modify the credential set. Credential set credential. But you should have permission to do that. That is important. You may be thinking of much is every user and that means if the other user also can go on modify it. No, again there is a role when you come to the orchestrator. There are some roles and permissions also is there. Roles and permissions are there. If you want, you can click on here. Where is the roles and permission? Go to the tenant. You can see that of manage access. Can you see manage access? You can give the access. What access you want to give it? Can you see assign roles? See if the Manjula Majesha multiple role asset role is there. If this role is not there means she cannot modify it. There are roles and permissions are given by the administrator. The card is for the Manjula. That will be taken care by your admin. You know, You no need to give it. That will be taken care by your admin. Got it. Manjula, at last. I have also created one Excel, but I am not able to save the Excel file. Can we have 5 minutes? I don't. You have no problem. Let me stop sharing the screen. Only T. I have created another one. You could this one. Same logic. I'll just run it. But good. Here I start, but somehow I manage it here. I am stuck in here. But still, I have tried to do something. But I don't know what is happening here. The password. You know you have to generate a password. Again, what the Excel file? Then, Rajit, can you see that the temp export Excel file is already exists? You're getting an error. Here, I know just I have also get the solution, but it's taking time. I get the text. Which text? File name, path name, I put it. I don't know how it is going to skip. When I skip it, then it's moving. I put the file name, my file name. No, that is the directory path. This one, it is generating. And after that, I have also taken this one. Email also coming. I got the email also. But where it is, stacking it for you. This file is open here because the file is every time saving the same name. I don't know. You want to save it in different name every time. Can you go back to your UiPath? What name you want to create it? I have created the T code. This T code name is X. Every time when I'm saving it, it is already there. That's only. Can you go back? Where you're typing your file name at the top, not send out, look where you're entering the file path. Go to the top. Can you see? This is your code. This one file name here. This is a file name. This is your file path. Can you go? File. File path is connect. This one file. This is a file path. It is creating the file path. But you want, what do you want here? Every time when I'm running this, see, the file name is Z. Wait. Can you go back to your ePath? Go back to your OA path. See, you are giving the same file. No. Yikes, you're giving no. It will create the same file name. Now, what do you want to give it here? I don't want to know if I save now, if tomorrow, if I save the same file, the Z6H. It will replace it or not. That's why I have a confusion. No, your application is giving an error. Why it is giving error? Because the file is already exists, it's coming. Yes, same. That is not your UiPath error. That is your error, your SAB error. SAB error is not allowing to create a file. How do you know how to create? Every file is a different file. You can give some date and time today. See, for example, you are creating today's file. You give some name like today's date. How to date? Like here. One thing you do, you want to give a date here. No, you want to type your date is 6. Can you give me a control? Let us go on create a variable. You want date or something else? Ajit, what do you want? Date, and I think date is data, time is date. Because if I run is 3, 4 time. Date and time. Date, this is good. We can use this variable here, where it is where you're typing the file path here. This is keystrokes. Type into the file path you're giving Click on plus sign. Open Advanced Editor. Underscore. I want the date. What is it? What is the date? Underscore close. What we gave today date. Dot to string. And then what we will do excellent. Open dots. Today's date. Dot time. It will automatically convert it. Now can you run the box? Key moments. Key moments is not happening. Which one? That down key, that key strokes. This time I directly triggered on this code. You should give some delay. But why this window is coming up in the front? This window is coming through this one through both. No, it should not come. I think some applications. It's taking time. We need to check. This is not way to do it. This one. Now it is running. To check. Can you see it? It's coming today's date. But we need to check that. Why that? No, that should not come. Like why that flow is coming? When I run this one, this process I have given. When I'm doing manually, this screen is coming. Then I save it here, Excel. But when I'm running through the board, this screen is not coming. It's coming the same. No. I think you did wrong. The logical step is different. Can you go to your iPhone? Can you show me the step, what you did? Which is the step? This is the step you did. Then we click this button. You are doing that. This one I have created. Now this is action. After this action, this is crucial. I think this should be removed. Which one? What is this? What is this button? This button is same here. What is that? AutoGL. What is that shortcut key? This one. This one. This one. Is it coming? It's coming. But it's showing after that. It is showing directly. I don't know why. Sometimes, why you are. You can click that. You can click this file. But you want to click what? You want to click this list. And then you need to click this print. And then you want to do this. That you can do it through click action. Why you are creating the shortcut key. This would click action. It's not working. I don't know. I know. Wait. Can you go to your iPad? After clicking that shortcut key, is it working? It is working. Now you have to use again. Use application and browser. Use application and browser. You need to close. Can you go to that application and check that Alt shortcut key? Shortcut key. This one. Shortcut key use Alt this one. This one. Now wait, go to your iPad. Indicate. You have to select this window. Then you have to type into what you will do. The type into. Typed in. What do you type indicate? You need to type the full file path here. What is the full file path? Whatever you're typing, know that you need to type it here. And then you need to do click activity for saving the path. Saving the path. Ajit, whatever manually you're doing it, you can do it through robot also. Then again same file name I will put. Same as the file name and click confirm. But one thing is, I want to check that now. What is the file name? You want to type it here. You know this file name. What is this? I'll copy this Open Advanced Editor. Copy this Ctrl C. Where you will do. Ctrl B. Again you need to give but C plus that file name. What is the file name? What we gave down. Downward. This one. This unit. Ctrl C. Now, I don't think this step's on. What is this one? What is this button? This one not required. No required. Can you run the button? But one thing is I need to check with the chocolate keys working on save the bot and running. Can you delete the text and file object, which is the correct creative for the date and time? That's fine. See this one? That's why I gave it. The keystrokes is not working. Or delete E. Can you stop running the bot? Where you give or delete. What is that all E? Press enter key. But this is not working. What we will do? Or tell LG will give and will remove. What are the keystrokes we used? Record shortcut. Which window? This window. Can you run it? Wait 1 minute, 1 minute. Press it. It's closed now. I'm going to change the window. I'm going to change the window. Basically, we need to go their list, then export. That you can do by click option. Why you are taking off shortcut key? Can you go to UiPath? See what I'm telling you. Instead of using this keyboard shortcut, what I'm telling you do? Simply click option. See, now it is capturing the whole screen. In that cases, you can use image selection. And you can select this click button list. Once is no anchor is what I will do. I'll use this anchor. What I did, I click that list button. Now again, I need to click. Can you go to that UiSAM? Now you click list. Now you need to click export. Now I will go to my UiPath. Click on this. Now one thing. See now that key is corner. What you do is you click on pass. Pass it. This pass should come this slide. For you. Pass, you keep this button ready. And then you have to select this export button. Now can you see it? export and then export button. You need to click this export button. This is your anchor. Conf. Now that we captured. Again one more button. One more thing. What is the thing? Click, click. Again, see now, indicate again. Keep it pass. You keep this ready. Where is it? X. And keep it ready. Now what I need to present spreadsheet. Select the spreadsheet. Let us keep this as an anchor. Confirm. Can you run the bot now? Let us see whether it is working or not. Now you have to close that window on this window. But it is very same again. Know why it is taking. You said export. This one again. Know why this window is coming. Wait. Why that export? When you go and click on that, it has it. Can you why this window is coming? When you go on, click on this. See, you told that. Close this window. Cross it. Why this window is not coming? When you click on. Maybe system setting issue. Can you go to UI for this one? When you click list. Can you close this? Click on list. X. Spreadsheet. It is taking time. What you need to do? You need to set some time. Where is the UI for after clicking that button? Where is the button? After this file name. You give some delay command. Can you run the bot engine now? Can you close all that other window, Excel file, all this thing? No, the see that day. Whatever we did, no, that is characterized. This window is coming up. This, the other window should not come up. It is disturbing. Ajay, that one more window is coming. This one again. No, wait. Why this window is coming up? Yesterday we created that bot. Now by using this one, this window is something is disturbing us. See when it is perfectly clicking it. It is clicking on list. Spreadsheet. It's clicking that. This one. It is why this window is not opening. Some other application is disturbing. What is the center key? Enter key is just clicking this one. I think we did this till yesterday, this process. No, where is my workflow? This one. Till what step we did? We click this, we enter this, we click this report, we click that. After this, what you're going to do with? Can we remodel this? Till what step we did? From here, I will just show you till date. Why is it? Six. I think till this step we did. From here also we executed. What is also executed? Now what you do after this? We have to go on, click on program. Let me go to your iPad. Where is the budget? It is running. Still running. Oh, the boy, you executed the bot. No, not this one. This decode is running. Taking This is on the same list. Export sheet. There's another window. No sync. T code is same, process is same. No, I'm talking about the screen is different. Wait, then I lost my control. It's back. Go back. It's go back. I think close process is close. Can you open that? It will take time. Wait, it's taking long. Very slow. But can you minimize this window? I lost my control. And this list. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.